YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BREAD Fox coming from the Chicks Universe, and today we are talking about the Shannon Sharpe situation in regards to there is an update, and Unc is on some freak nasty, absolute freaky deaky type of things. Pause.
Frog, you a freaky frog. You fucking freaky frog.
Shannon Sharpe actually just responded to the lawsuit, and he did so via the way of his legal counsel. Now, to say that the way that the legal counsel put out the statement is unorthodox would be a gross understatement. I'm going to get right to it. This is exactly what the statement said word for word, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen as well so you don't think I'm adding any type of fuel to the flame. And just so you know, trigger warning, Unc is on some freak nasty. So Shannon Sharpe tweeted from his Twitter account this statement via his legal counsel. Statements by Lanny J. Davis, counsel to Shannon Sharpe. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. Gabriella Zuniga in a text message to Shannon Sharpe on October 7th, 2023. Now, I'm going to stop right there for a second just to point out a few things. So now we know who the person is that's suing Shannon Sharpe, and I guess Shannon Sharpe wasn't going for any of that Jane Doe nonsense, so he literally just doxed the lady, and I hope there's no legal repercussions for that. There shouldn't be, because I'm a firm believer if you're gonna sue me, then I should be able to know exactly who is suing me. Next line. I know you missed this big juicy ASS. $25K for each cheek. Gabriella Zuniga in a text message to Shannon Sharpe 1/1/2025 at 9:50 and 19 seconds p.m. Wow, bro put it down to the second. He's not playing game. After that, they now went into the actual lawsuit statement, and this is what they said. The lawsuit filed by Gabriella Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It is filed with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. In her effort to extract a large financial settlement, Mrs. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Ms. Zuniga has refused to provide a copy of the full, unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharpe's legal team. To set the record straight, we are releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's explicit text messages to Mr. Sharpe that clearly indicate the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. Contrary to the allegations she makes in her lawsuit, consensual sex continued until January 2nd, 2025, the day after she asked for $25,000 per cheek, as quoted above from her text message from Mr. Sharpe. I'm sorry, this is hilarious. There are other examples of texts from Mrs. Zuniga. For example, only if you put that baby gravy in me, that I can do whatever I want to me. Text message from Gabriella Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, November 23rd, 2023. I want to put my tongue in your a-hole and then marry you. Text from Gabriella Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, January 12th, 2024. That's my daddy. F. I want you to put a big black baby in me. Whoa. Text from Gabriella Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, August 6, 2024. You better crave it, cause you're gonna stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. Text from Gabriella Zuniga to Shannon Sharpe, August 11, 2024. These messages are just a sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communications initiated by Zuniga. The evidence paints a clear picture. This was a consensual, adult relationship that included role-playing, sexual language, and fantasy scenarios explicitly requested by Miss Zuniga. The edited tape that Miss Zuniga secretly taped and showed to Mr. Sharpe during her blackmail attempt tries to falsely portray, as a result of this editing and out of context from prior text messages, that the sexual activity was not consensual. But Mr. Sharpe now believes her secret taping was all part of her plan set up as part of her blackmail scheme, as distorted by her edited tape, a copy of which she refused to make available to Mr. Sharpe or his counsel. Mr. Sharpe categorically denies all allegations of coercion or misconduct, especially the gross lie of rape, and will not submit to what he sees as an egregious attempt at blackmail. He stands firmly by the truth and is prepared to fight these false claims vigorously in court. He looked forward to vindication through the process and judgment based on the facts and the law. Boy, oh boy, it seems like Shannon Sharpe is taking the Jay-Z stance on this one. He's not going for it. He is not gonna bend. He is not gonna fold. He's gonna stand up straight and fight on his toes. This is crazy. The way that they've already went about this shows that although Tony Busby originally looked like he wasn't trying to play it in a court of public opinion and really just stick to the facts of the law, Shannon Sharpe's legal team is obviously saying, nah, buddy, your face card is terrible in the public. So that's definitely where we're playing this thing out. So they took a page out of Tony Busby's book and used it against him, putting out salacious text messages from the accuser towards Shannon Sharpe. As you can see, these text messages are extremely graphic, which I guess is point to serve so that people can understand the nature of their sexual relation. And one thing that I did notice in here that I think is a big key factor, Gabriela Zuniga allegedly asked for unprotected sex on multiple occasions, asking for Shannon Sharpe to, and I quote, put a big black baby in her. So if these text messages hold up in court, I see my boy Shannon Sharpe walking away scot-free and keeping his face card clean and keeping everything off of his jacket as it should be if he is innocent. Kudos to Shannon Sharpe and his legal team, because it looks like they're ready to fight and they've already struck first blood. But I would love to know how you guys feel about this situation. So do me a favor, drop some knowledge in your comments. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe. It's your boy BREAD Fox reporting from the Chicks Universe. And as always, till next time.